What's up, it's Heria. Welcome to another vlog. Today I'm going to be showing you the 10 levels of ab exercises, starting with the easiest exercise that anybody can do and progressing all the way to the hardest level. Now there's hundreds of exercises for your abdominals, all which could be categorized into 10 levels of difficulty. So I've chosen one exercise for each level, and for each level that you're able to pass, you would have unlocked the strength required to be able to do all the other exercises at that level. As each level progressively gets harder, you want to use all the previous progressions and levels to be able to build your strength to help you achieve the next coming level. So for example, if you're stuck on level 5, you would use level 4, 3, 2, and 1 to help you get to level 6. So if you're ready to get started and to properly follow along with this routine, make sure you've downloaded the Heria Pro app in the App Store or Google Play Store, open up to the YouTube workout section, and you're gonna find this workout. And now we're ready to get started with the first exercise, which is the easiest exercise and progression to start working on your abs that absolutely anybody can do. That's gonna be laying legs down hold. So I'm gonna get down on the ground, show you what it looks like, and I want you to follow along. Let's go for it. We're gonna start laying down, put our hands underneath our glutes, and put our legs straight out. Squeeze your core. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Pointing your toes and keeping your ankles tight together. Also, when holding this exercise, you want to keep your head off the ground, and that's also going to help you engage more of your abdominals. All right, so there we have the very first exercise that absolutely anybody can do to start getting into abdominal workouts, building strength in your abs and working on your six-pack. Now this exercise is great for absolutely anybody to get right into because it doesn't take any prior fitness experience, equipment, or any weights, nothing like that. You can just get right into it. And although this is a beginner-friendly exercise, it's very effective in keeping your core constantly engaged, which increases how long you're engaging your abdominals for, the time under tension, and it's a great way for building strength in your abs. If you could do this exercise, then you should have the strength to be able to do other exercises at level 1, like plank and boat hold. So to know when you're ready to move on to level 2, you want to be able to hold this exercise with perfect form for at least 30 seconds. And now we're ready to increase the difficulty, take it to level 2. We're going to be going for laying leg flutters. Let's go for it. Again, same position, hands under our glutes, legs straight, keeping your core tight, head off the ground, toes pointed. You want to bring one leg up as just as high as you can, and then switch. When you're first starting off with this exercise, you can do little leg flutters. And of course, the better you get at it, more abdominal strength you acquire, you can do bigger leg flutters, and these are gonna be a lot more effective. All right, there we have level 2. And what makes the leg flutters a step higher than the legs down hold is adding the motion in your legs as you come up and down. This is gonna increase the resistance, but also the contractions in your abdominals as you bring your legs up and down, while still maintaining constant engagement in your core. Now you wanna be able to do these at least 30 seconds with perfect form, and if you're able to do that, then you would have developed the strength to be able to do other exercises at level 2, like Russian twists and bicycles. Now moving on to level 3, we're gonna get into crucifix. Let me show you what that looks like. We're gonna make the shape of a cross, touch our ankles, and come right back out, arms straight, legs straight. All right. So there we have crucifix. Now we're taking this a step further by engaging our lower body as well as our upper body to complete a repetition. And doing this is going to engage your lower and upper abdominals a lot more effectively. Now if you're at this level, you should have the strength to be able to do other exercises like laying leg raises, laying knee raises, and sit-ups. You want to be able to do at least 15 consecutive crucifixes with perfect form before being able to move on to level 4. Now level 4, we have hanging knee raises, and now we're going to start introducing hanging abdominal exercises, which although may be more difficult to perform from a hang position, it introduces new angles and positions as well as applies more body weight onto your abdominals, increasing the overload and helping you to strengthen and sculpt them even more. So I'm going to go for 10 hanging knee raises and show you what it looks like. For this exercise, you want to have a very tight grip on the bar, and you want to be leaning back and engaging your abdominals before you even start your very first repetition. You should not be swinging, and your legs should be straight and tight together with your toes pointed down. Once you're in a solid position, you're going to go ahead and bring your knees up to a 90-degree angle, then bring them right back down to starting position to complete one repetition. All right, there we have hanging knee raises. Now, if you find yourself swinging during this exercise, you need to have a stronger grip, squeezing the bar harder, engaging your core, and you can also try going slower at the beginning, which will reduce your momentum as well. Also, if you're just getting started, you can tap the ground with your feet together to eliminate any extra momentum that you may have after each rep. Now, if you've mastered this exercise, then you should have the strength to be able to do other exercises at this level, like hanging corner raises and bar crunches. And to make sure that you've mastered the hanging knee raises, you want to be able to do at least 12 in a row with perfect form before moving on to level 5. And of course, if you're having trouble with this, you should also be training the previous progressions like level 3, 2, and level 1. That's going to help you solidify your abdominal strength to be able to move on to the next level. So if you're ready to move on, let's get into level 5. That's going to be jackknife. I'm going to go for 10 reps, show you what it looks like. So as you can see, I start off the legs down, hold like the first level, hands all the way back, touch and come down. Now this is going to be more demanding than the hanging knee raises. We have a wider range of motion using our lower and our upper body, which fires up all the muscles in our abdominals, from your upper to lower abdominals and your obliques. If you're having trouble sculpting your abs, you definitely want to incorporate this exercise to make sure that you're engaging all the areas within your abdominals. All right. There we have the jackknife. If you can do this exercise, then you should have the strength to be able to do other exercises at this level, like toe touches and chair sit-ups. Now you want to be able to do at least 10 jackknives with perfect form consecutively to be able to move on to level 6. After level 6, we're going back on the bar with hanging leg raises. So I'm going to go ahead and do 10 reps, show you what it looks like. You want to have a solid grip in your hands, the least amount of momentum as possible, squeezing your abdominals and keeping your legs straight, tight together, pointing your toes. You want to be able to raise your legs, maintaining a straight line all the way up to at least a 90-degree angle, and then right back down. And if you're just getting started, you can always tap the ground to eliminate any extra momentum you may have. All right, there we have hanging leg raises. Similar to the hanging knee raises, but making it a lot more difficult because our legs are fully extended as we bring them up, increasing the overload and the resistance for our abdominals to be able to complete the repetition. Now, if you're able to master this level of an exercise, then you should have the strength to be able to do other exercises at this level, like L-sit kicks and hanging alternating leg raises. Now, before moving on to the next level, you want to make sure that you can do at least 10 leg raises with perfect form consecutively. And if you can, then you're ready for level 7. That's going to be an L-sit hold. So I'm going to go ahead hold an L-sit to show you what it looks like. This is an isometric exercise, meaning that you're going to be holding this exercise for time, giving you a constant engagement in your abdominals while maintaining a heavy overload because your legs are raised straight out away from you. All right, there we have the L-sit hold, one of the best exercises for your abdominals and a fundamental exercise when it comes to mastering calisthenics. This exercise can also be done hanging, and for a full breakdown on exactly how to start learning this exercise and how to master it, check out my video, Why You Can't L-sit Hold, How To Step by Step. And in that video, I break down from the very beginning what's the first thing that you can start doing and working your way up step by step to eventually mastering the L-sit. Now, once you're able to do this exercise, then you would unlock the strength to be able to do other exercises at this fitness level, like hanging leg flutters, hanging L-sit, and hanging high knee raises. Now, to be able to move on to the next level, you want to be able to do an L-sit hold for at least 12 seconds with perfect form. And if you can do that, then you're ready for level 8. At level 8, you have toes to bars. I'm going to go for 10 reps, show you what it looks like. Feet tight together, toes to bars, come back down. You're going to need a really strong, tight grip in your hands and keeping really solid core engagement with your abdominals. That's when you're going to lean back, bring your toes to the bar, and then bring them all the way back down in a controlled manner while squeezing your hands, your core, your back, your glutes, and while keeping your legs straight as possible. All right, there we have toes to bars. Just like the leg raises, but with a way larger range of motion, engaging your abdominals from top to bottom. To be able to do this exercise, you really need to have mastered the L-sit as well as the hanging leg raises. Now, for a full breakdown on how to start learning this exercise from the very beginning and progressing on step by step to eventually mastering the toes to bar, check out my video, Simple Exercise So Many Can't Do. In that video, I break down this exercise from the very beginning to have you learn step by step to mastering it in no time. Now, before moving on to the next level, you want to be able to do at least 10 consecutive toes to bars with perfect form. And if you can, you should be able to do other exercises at the strength level like windshield wipers. And then you're ready for level 9. That's going to be around the worlds. I'm going to go for a couple reps, show you what it looks like. All right, there we have around the worlds. Just like a toes to bar, adding a rotation into this movement and increasing the overload using half your body weight as resistance for this exercise. Now for this exercise, you want to be able to do it going both ways, to the left and to the right. That's going to evenly affect your abdominals. And before moving on to level 10, you want to be able to do at least 5 of these in a row on each side consecutively with perfect form. And if you can do that, then you're ready for the last level. That's going to be level 10. We have single arm toes to bars. So let me go for a couple reps on each arm, show you what it looks like. There we have one arm hanging toes to bar, just like the toes to bar, but except we're putting our entire body weight and overloading each arm with one arm toes to bar is going to increase the overload for each side of your abdominals and your obliques, making them way stronger. If you thought toes to bars were hard, imagine the strength you develop when you're able to do it with one arm. So if you've made it this far to level 10, then you should have acquired the strength to be able to do the most advanced abdominal exercises and on your way to building a solid six-pack. And likely already have a solid six-pack, not just looking strong, actually being strong. And just like all the hardest calisthenic skills, they can be even harder if you add weight to them, like with the Heria weight vest that you can find on Heria.com. Pre-order them right now. We're about to restock and they sell out in just a couple days, so make sure you get it fast and start taking your training to the next level. And remember to get this workout on your phone and more workouts just like it, getting in the best shape of your life, download the Heria Pro app in the App Store or Google Play Store, and then make sure to become a member on HeriaPro.com to get full access to all my personal workouts and programs that I've created with specific goals in mind, like burning fat while simultaneously building solid muscle with minimal to no equipment. It's like having me as a personal trainer right in your pocket. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you want the next video to be about, and share this video with a friend that's trying to level up their ab exercises. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because I post every single Thursday, 2 p.m. USA Eastern Time. If you comment within the first 30 minutes, you always have a chance to win some free Heria apparel. And for more of my content during the week, make sure you're following me on Instagram. That's Chris Heria, and almost every single post, I always do some type of giveaway. So if you want a chance to be a part of that, make sure you're following me on IG. And if you're enjoying the music on this channel, make sure you're following me on SoundCloud. You can also find my music on all other music platforms like Spotify, TikTok, Apple Music, Tidal, and all other music platforms. And with that said, I'll see you next Thursday, 2 p.m. USA Eastern Time. Mad love. Peace out. Smash that like button, guys.